Hey guys, how you doing? Happy and blessed Monday. Happy day number 56 of our 75 and medium challenge. I always forget to put this mic on. Don't know why, but I always forget to put the mic on. So now, let me put it a little bit down. As you can see, I am home today. Um, we are not going to the gym today. We are not going to the gym today. However, we are going to be working out downstairs in our makeshift gym because we got hit with a really bad snowstorm. So, just trying to tie this headband situation. So, we got hit with a really bad snowstorm yesterday. So, I am not going to go to the gym because I just don't want to deal with the roads. And they started to plow, but it's still pretty like crazy out there. Plus, we have to plow our driveway. We have to do our driveway. We started to do it yesterday, but the snow was coming down so much yesterday, and it just totally obliterate everything we were attempting to do yesterday. So we figured we'll just pick it up today and plow today. So we'll do that later on. So that means that I really can't get my car out the driveway because of that. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I just don't want to take a chance or anything like that. So that's pretty much that with that. But today's workout, I'm looking for my chapstick. Today's workout is going to be a Pilates workout. I saw a workout on TikTok of this girl doing mat Pilates, but strictly this is going to be for the upper body. So it looks honestly just like a regular dumbbell workout, but on a mat. I'm not sure if Pilates is supposed to be like with lower weights or anything like that, but I do have some like light weights. I have some like I think it's 5 pounds and 4 pounds and then like 2.5 pounds. So we're gonna work out with that for our upper body today. I do have some obviously 8 pound weights and 10 pound weight as well too. I actually do need to get some 12 pound weights. I really need to get some for the house, but that's here nor there right now in this conversation. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done, and then pretty much that is it for today. I've already meal prepped for this week, so that's all done. Today is just gonna be pretty much a chill day outside of dealing with the whole driveway and everything like that. I slept last night, so I'm feeling pretty good. I think, what's the time right now? It is 7:01. So it's not too bad. So I did get up much later because I would have been almost actually leaving right now to go to work. But I was able to get a couple of extra hours of sleep, and that feels pretty good. So I'm doing pretty good, guys. This week is starting off pretty well since I am working out from home. I'm hoping that we continue to have a good week, or I continue to have a good week, you too. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Ain't nothing else really going on or anything like that. I feel okay. I am a little bit sore from yesterday because I did do full body yesterday. So yeah. happy and blessed Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I'm in the car because I'm headed to the gym. I'm so happy to be going to the gym today, guys. When I say I am happy to go to the gym, I am so freaking happy to go to the gym. But happy day number 58 of my 75 medium challenge. I always say our 75 medium challenge. Maybe it is. But happy day number 48. I hope that you guys are doing well. If you hear the heat on, just know it's cold outside, guys. It's 15 degrees right now. I'm not sure. I don't think you can see outside, but we still have so much freaking snow. It's ridiculous. Like, we got hit so bad. So we're still, again, I think I mentioned it yesterday, working our way through this situation. However, trains are back operating on the regular schedule now, starting today. And yeah, I'm very happy about that. So let's just look at the positive side of things. You know, I woke up this morning, I don't know, my energy was just feeling kind of off since yesterday. And I just said to myself, you know, after I woke up this morning, I said, you know what, Bia, it's a new day. Whatever took place yesterday, we're not going to bring that into today. And you're going to remain positive. Everything is going to be okay. And continue to, you know, do what is right for you. You understand what I'm saying? So working on yourself and just doing what I need to do to pouring back into me, and everything else that's going on around me or people who are not a factor, we ain't gonna worry about that because they're a non-factor. So why you stress about that? So yeah, that is my positive, I guess you could say, discussion for you guys today. If you have been, you know, dealing just with those emotions and just trying to figure it all out and everything. So today is going to be a back day. I am primarily going to be using the cable pulls today, and I'm pretty excited about that because I have started to see a difference when it comes to my back, and how that things are just becoming more defined. I feel stronger as well too, and it's one of my favorite workouts. Like, back is one of my favorite workouts outside of leg day. Leg day and back day are like my top two. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nothing else is really going on. I did weigh myself today, and the scale said 193.4 or something like that. I did go up about a pound and some change since, I want to say, last week. However, we're not allowing that to, you know, put us into a bad state or anything like that. We've been working out 6 days a week. We're building muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. We're doing everything that we are supposed to be doing. We're feeling confident in our body and knowing that we are pushing our body, you know, and everything. And I'm just not going to allow for the scale to tell me something different. You know what I'm saying? Not when I know what I'm doing. Not when I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So that means making sure I'm eating in a calorie deficit, making sure I'm counting my macros, making sure I'm doing all the things that I need to do in order to reach the goals, making sure, you know, my mental and everything like that is as best as it could be. And, you know, so all those things are a factor in the weight loss realm, because obviously anything could interfere with that, and yeah, that's not happening. But yeah, so that's my continuous positive talk this morning. It's 4:56. We are the gym opens up at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go in there and do what I gotta do. I'll catch some video of the workout for you guys and everything. And yeah, if you are enjoying the videos, guys, I don't ask very often, because I don't want to be pushy, but if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure you're giving the videos a thumbs up. make sure you are subscribing to the channel. I plan to continue this weight loss fitness thing past 75 and medium. And yeah, just like make sure you're supporting the channel and everything like that. That's just, again, a way for my videos to get out there more and for more people to see what I am doing. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys inside the gym. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy blessed Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I am in the car. I am headed to the gym this morning. Happy day number, was it 56, 57, 58, 59. Happy day number 59 of my 75 and medium challenge. Day number 59, guys. We are almost to the end, and that's a good thing. Been enjoying it, and yeah. So today is going to be upper body day. I think we may possibly do some exercises on the cable pull today as well. I'm not 100% sure. The workout that I did yesterday was so, good on that. We'll get some clips while I'm at the gym this morning, and then I probably won't speak to you guys again until tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. Happy and blessed Friday. I hope everybody is doing well and having a blessed day, or blessed morning, blessed afternoon, blessed evening, whatever time you may be watching this. I am headed to the gym. I'm headed to the gym and I'm tired. And I'm looking for my mic like I normally am every morning. So, yeah. I'm headed to the gym this morning. Today is going to be leg day today. I'm tired. I'm just going to keep it all the way 100, guys. When I pulled myself out of that bed this morning, I literally was like, yeah, close out your week. because technically to me, Friday closes out my week. Like, because Sunday is like, the start of a new week in my theory, my head. I'm like, just close out your week, Amia. So I pulled myself out of the bed this morning and we are headed to the gym. So yay for me that I tapped into that resilience and did what I needed to do. So, in addition to that, guess who came to town today? Girlfriend. When I say girlfriend, we all know who she be. And I just did a calculation because I was like, okay, I'm feeling extra tired. You guys know, you women know, when it's that time of the month, you start getting sleepy, you start getting a little bit fatigued, and I was like, I'm getting tired. So, yeah, makes sense. Like, I'm getting tired more quickly, is what I can say. So, anyways, I look at my calendar, because now I got to put the dates in, and guess what? She's going to be here when I'm on vacation. She's actually going to start on the first day of my vacation in March, end of March. And I'm just like, girlfriend, really? Like, but I'm just trying to be positive about it. Trying to look at the bright side. At least I'm going on vacation. At least I'm going to be seeing a place I've never seen before. I'm going to be traveling out of the country. And all will be fine. Obviously, I'm going to have to pack essentials, that, womanly stuff that I'm going to need for that time that I'm out there. But I'm like, really, like that's like the worst thing ever, is to go on vacation and be on your cycle. Like, who wants that? But that is probably what's going to happen with me, unless it moves around in end of February. Yeah, beginning of March or whatever. Unless it moves around somewhere in there, which sometimes it does. Sometimes it does move around like a day or two. But we'll keep it, we'll keep checking. And even if it does move around, likely it's still going to start while I am there. So I'm still going to have to be prepared for when that happens. So that is going to be changing what, possibly what I'm going to be wearing. Because I started to try to track down what I should be wearing. Like, the girls are saying, oh, just pack shorts and things like that. It's going to be warm. But I want to pack, like, some dresses, like I want to, what I want to get, guys? I want to get some shorts. I guess did they call it culottes? No, I don't think it's called culottes. I think culottes are like just the longish pants. I want to get some shorts with like the skirt wrap around. Is it called skirt? I don't know what it's called. But I want to get a couple of those for my trip, and yeah. So, like I said, the girls are saying to pack shorts, but we'll see. I wanted to pack some, maybe one or two dresses, I want to look cute while I'm out there. But I digress. Outside of that, I'm okay. Outside of being tired, outside of dealing with what I'm dealing with, I'm okay. Physically, I'm doing all right. I'm not sore or anything like that. And yeah, I'm going to try to get a couple of video or footage for you guys today. I did not charge you guys in the past couple of days, so you're at like maybe 25%, maybe. So we're going to try to get what we could get. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy blessed Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy day number 62 of my 75 and medium challenge. Today is going to be meal prep day. We're going to get ready for work, which resumes back tomorrow, and it's basically time to meal prep. So, for meal prep now, just let you guys know, a lot of these things are going to be the same that you have seen in prior meal preps. I guess you could say I'm kind of like a stickler to staying, with things that I can easily make for meal prep. Sometimes I venture off a little bit, but I normally stay, to a routine. So for breakfast, we're going to be making a spicy turkey patty, and we're going to be putting that on the protein bagels. You guys know I have been enjoying the protein bagels. It's Thomas protein bagels. Last week I said St. Thomas for the island, but it's actually Thomas protein bagels. We're going to be having some peppers on the side as well too. You know, that's a normal thing that I eat, and it's been working out well for me. So that's going to be for breakfast. We're going to be putting some cheese on that, obviously on the sandwich as well too. So it's going to be really good. Then for our lunch, I'm going to be making some air fried wings. I am going to be tossing that in some hot sauce or wing sauce, and then I'm going to be putting some sweet chili sauce in it as well too. We're going to be having that with some brown rice, the brown rice cups that Walmart has. And then I'm going to be having that with some roasted asparagus. So that's going to be lunch. Then for our snack, it's normal. We're going to be having some turkey pepperoni, some cheese, and then an apple, which I don't normally show that, but that'll be for a snack. All right, guys, so I am just lining up the chicken onto the parchment paper and putting that on. You know what I realized after recording that little intro for you guys for the meal prep? I put the mic on, clipped it on, and forgot to turn the mic on. So now you're actually hearing me now. So we're just putting this chicken, like I said, on here. I decided that I'm going to be using some of the vegetable oil spray. I go between the olive oil spray and the vegetable one. Or sometimes I'll do butter. It just depends on, my, what I want that particular week or whenever I'm fixing this. So, just taking a piece of the chicken off. All right, so you basically put that on. And then now we take our spray and we spray it. You guys, like I said, have seen me make this before. I don't worry about spraying the bottom of it because normally I just flip it and I don't spray it. It just works out well. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. The oven's already preset at 400 degrees right now on air fryer setting. And it doesn't take too long to air fry this. I want to say give or take about 15, maybe 20 minutes, give or take. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and get started with making these patties for our turkey burger breakfast sandwich. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and chopped up what I needed to chop up. So we have some onion down at the bottom. Not sure if you can see it. I put some jalapeno peppers and I put some pepper jack cheese in here. About to add my turkey meat so we could start making our patties. We are going to be seasoning up as well too because we want to make sure they taste nice and good. And we like to season our meat over here. So let's add our turkey. We got here some pepper. Let's actually open the big part. So we're gonna add some pepper. We got some red pepper flakes, and you're probably like, girl, seriously? You added red pepper flakes and you already put jalapeno? Yes. We like our food spicy over here. If you don't like spicy, you can take it out. So now add our paprika. Let's open it up because it's not coming out a lot. And we don't got all day to be waiting for this to come out. We got our garlic. Sorry, this is onion powder. Now we got garlic. And then we're going to be putting our salt. And this is sea salt. And now we're going to mix this all up. Now, if you want, guys, you can also add egg to this, obviously for extra, protein if you want. But I don't really add eggs to my patties. So I'm just going to mix this up, and then we're going to start forming our patties. And then get this cooked up. And then that'll be that with that. Alright guys, so we're moving on to the next thing. I'm going to be making some of these broccoli spears. What I'm thinking about doing is basically chopping them up, which we're about to do right now, and then mixing it with some seasoning and then some olive oil. I'm putting this in the oven to roast. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing some roasted asparagus. I kind of wish I got fresh asparagus, but if I did, it probably would have not lasted because I bought this last week. This was supposed to actually be a part of last week's meal prep, but it wound up being part of this week's meal prep. So I think that's what we're going to do. Because I was trying to find like a recipe on TikTok, and I really don't see much. I see stuff for frozen asparagus, but I don't see anything that's like catching my eye. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some of this garlic. That's a little bit of olive oil. And then we're just basically season it up. We don't need the spoon anymore. Take that out. I already have the oven preset to roast at 400. So I'm hoping that does a good job. I was going to air fry it, but I don't think that, I'm not sure how it will come out. So while we're just going to roast them. Alright, so that was olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic, and then onion powder. So mix this up. And then I'm just going to put this on a sheet, a foil sheet. Well, actually, I think I'm going to do it with parchment paper. And then put this in the oven. Burgers got a little bit stuck to the pan. We need a new frying pan, FYI. But they still came out pretty decent. I'm going to put the rest of the burgers. Let me move this one over. Alright guys, so we just adding our patties. Don't mind how janky they look. They got a little bit roughed up in the pan, but it'll be okay. It's edible, so that's the most important part. And then this is done. I got 3 more patties in there right now, air frying, well, frying. One of them is going to be for breakfast today. And then, yes, I just ate a piece of the turkey. And then that'll be done. We'll be done. Well, done with this. We still are cooking lunch. So let me go ahead and wrap this up. Now, you may be wondering, why do I melt my cheese? Because I put this in the toaster oven when I get to work, and the cheese melts, and the actual bagel gets toasted as well too. The reason why I don't do it now, because it'll get done later. So don't worry, and it'd be so good. It'd be so good, guys. When it gets toasted, I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. So let me go ahead and finish packing these up, making the rest of the bagels, sandwiches, and then we'll get started with making our peppers, and we still got to do the sauce for our chicken. Our chicken is done, but we do have to make the sauce for it. All right, guys, so we cleaned out our pan. I'm now going to add the peppers to this and get this seasoned up. So we could have this on the side with our burger sandwich. And I put a decent amount of this because once these actually simmer down, it sometimes comes out to barely nothing. So while I always put so much. So we season it, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika, like we season everything else. And then we cover this. I put actually a little bit of water. And then I cover this, let it simmer down, cook down. And then that'll be that with that. Put it in a bowl. And we are good to go. Okay. Paprika. This paprika is not coming out a lot. I don't feel like taking the lid off again. There we go. Sorry if you're getting the background, the banging in the background. I apologize. All right, let's go ahead and cover this up. Let it do what it do. Alright guys, so we're gonna start making our sauce for our chicken. Just trying to put the scale on. Hope you guys can see. So I've been measuring out everything and I've been actually writing it down on my board so I could go in later and put the numbers in. So I think we're gonna do about, let's say 50 of the sauce. We only really have to worry about the red hot sauce for sodium purposes. Quite honestly, there's no calories or anything like that in wing sauce, but there is in our sweet chili sauce. So I had the my ploy chili sauce. So yeah. All right, so that's 52 grams. So now I'm gonna add our chili sauce. I think I have to shake this up. Okay. And this thing is always so hard to come out when it's a new bottle. I don't want to go crazy with it. Then we're gonna do, trying to get at 45, sorry, 55. I don't want to make a mess. I guess we'll do 60. because it stopped at 60. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down, and then we're going to get the sauce in the pan. All right, stuff our sauce in here. And turn it down a little bit. Now we're going to just dump our chicken pieces or chicken wings. Not sure why I'm calling them chicken pieces. Now, I do normally add a little bit of water to this as well too. Just to let you guys know, you don't have to. I know people like adding like butter and stuff. We're not doing that since we are watching, you know, what we are eating. Let's add a little bit of water. Not too much. And then we're just going to stir this up. And get it coated. Now also, if you want, you could put a lid on this. This would actually allow for it to simmer a little bit as well too, and marinate more into the chicken. And I do the same thing when I make like barbecue wings. If I'm making like air fried barbecue wings, I do the same step. I just only do it with barbecue sauce. I normally do barbecue sauce and hot sauce. So we're gonna just start this up. I'm gonna cover it for a couple of minutes while it's turned down. I should just turn it up to about, was at 1. So I'm gonna turn it up to 2. Let it cook down a little bit with the sauce. And then we could put it into our Tupperware. And that will be that. Alright guys, so we're done with meal prep. This is my peppers and onions right here. So that is going to be for breakfast. And then we have our bagels here for breakfast, bagel sandwiches. And then we have our lunch, which is our rice, asparagus, and chicken. And then I haven't cut it up, but just let you know, we got our turkey pepperoni. So put the camera down, turkey pepperoni. This is the one that I use. We have our cheese here. And then we have our apples in the back. So guys, we are done with meal prep for today. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Make sure that you are giving the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hitting the notification button. As I stated, the macros will be down below. So if you are interested in making this meal prep, all the information will be there regarding, you know, how much the macros and everything is. And that is pretty much it, guys. That is it for today. So stay blessed out there in the streets. Make sure you So stay blessed out there in those streets. Make sure you treat others kindly. And God willing, I will see you guys in the next vlog, which is going to be tomorrow, day number 63. We're coming to the end, guys. We're getting there. So, yeah, I'm very excited. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.